Welcome to Divorce at Altitude, a podcast on Colorado family law. I'm Ryan Kalamaya. Each week, along with my business partner and co-host, Amy Goscha, or an expert, we discuss a particular topic related to divorce or co-parenting in Colorado. In addition, we have created a short series of lessons that will take you through the legal process of divorce and answer your questions, from simple to complex. Divorce isn't easy. The end of a marriage, especially when children are involved, brings a great deal of loss and change. We hope these practical tips and insights will help you on your journey to a new and better life. You filed for divorce. You engaged in discovery. You went to mediation and you weren't able to resolve all the disputes. Now what? Now the case is set for permanent orders. Permanent orders is the final trial, and it's where the court, there's a hearing and it's with just the judge, is going to hear testimony and consider evidence that is introduced. Typically, these hearings are set for at least one day. Sometimes they can be multi-day or even multi-weeks. It depends on the circumstances involved and the size of the case. The issues that the court is going to consider, and there's going to be, again, testimony and evidence. And evidence can be in the form of exhibits that are agreed to or have been offered into evidence and pursuant to the rules of evidence have been admitted to the court. That might be bank statements, tax returns, those kinds of things. The court is going to first consider parenting time and then decision making, and that's if kids are involved, minor children are involved, and they haven't been decided. The next is the first issue that the court's going to consider for finance is going to be property division. So the court's going to consider and divide marital property. Then, depending on how the court divides property, the court's next going to consider maintenance, or otherwise known as alimony. After maintenance, then the court's going to go through child support. And the reason is that the court first needs to understand, okay, the property that's allocated to each party, is there any sort of income that's going to be generated from that? Then that's going to implicate maintenance. And then child support is going to be factored in, or the maintenance is going to be factored in when determining child support. After that, then the court is going to consider attorney's fees. So those is just the general schedule for how a court will conduct a hearing. And like I said, it can be a couple days, it can be one day, or it can be a couple weeks. Thanks for listening or watching this short lesson on the Divorce at Altitude podcast. If you found this helpful, please leave a review or share with a friend. It does help for others that are going through or thinking about divorce in Colorado. If you want to find out more information, please visit kalamaya.law or divorceataltitude.com, and that's KALAMAYA.law. Remember, this is educational information. It's not intended to be legal advice. Please consult with an attorney about the particulars of your case. We're happy to answer questions. Feel free to give us a call at 970-315-2365.